Welcome. You're listening to KMEK, Smooth Electronica Radio. Putting up here, bringing you all the beats and beeps. Let's just get started, shall we? Yeah, welcome. I decided to do another video today here. Let's go ahead and pick that right up. Reduces energy costs by 20%. Gives me an extra shot at my energy. Need to use 2 missiles to break that. But yeah, decided to play more Starward Rogue. Decided I might want to actually make a few other videos as well. I'm not sure what I'd make. Like, I had a few ideas, but they're kind of silly. Like making doing a let's play of High Frontier, which is it's a rocket science board game. One of my favorites, but I don't know how well that would work. I think it would work well since it's on Tabletop Simulator. I could just do it that way. But I'd rather wait until I get the 3rd edition rules in my hand. Oh, here we go. Have you played with the new 3rd edition rules yet? Oh, they're so nifty, neato. I don't know why I was bothered so much with that room. Hey. So so what's been going on with me recently? Well, I was I've just been, game playing wise, I've been playing a lot of Destiny again. There was the big Destiny update yesterday. So I played some of that. Did some Prison of Elders, and ended up having had to do 3 tries before I could actually finish it. Because the first time I was with one person who was just completely AFK. They didn't move at all. Nothing at all. And then the other one would never use his super. So he wasn't really trying. So I just, see ya fuck boys and left. Then oh, that was smart of me. Walk right into that. Then the second time we wiped on we wiped twice, and then the person that was one of the people was like, nope, screw this, and he left. And then we tried one more time, and then the person after me and the other person wiped, he left. So I was like, alright, it's just me, I'll just quit and join a new game. 3rd game was really good. We were all way into it. We were having fun. I got some cool stuff. So yeah, that's the Destiny experience right there. Classic Destiny experience. Also been playing a lot of I've been playing some of this. That's what I've been playing a lot of. Freaking mobile games, apparently. While I was on vacation, I decided to try out Clash Royale, which is it's by the same people that did Clash of Clans, but it's not, you don't have to check in on it all the time. It's not one of those, I don't even know what Clash of Clans is actually like, but I have a feeling, in my head, it's like this game where battles take hours, and you have to actually be there and check in all the time on it. But it might not be. But Clash Royale is games take 2 minutes. It's card based, which is a real winner for me, of course. So I've been playing that. I'm pretty bad though. If you play it, let me know. Hey, I'm pretty bad though. I'm in I think I hover around the 700, 800 trophies range, which is only just the 3rd arena, so I can't even unlock a lot of the cards. This gun I have is really good. Oh, except when I do that. Because that boss practically melted. And somehow I got a perfect on that, but okay. Let's go max health. No, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. What else does this do? High damaging shot, immune to explosive damage. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that for a while. So I've been playing that, and then the last week the new Kingdom Hearts, I guess mobile game came out, which I started picking up that. I was like, yeah, why not? I'm not super hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. I enjoyed 1 and 2, but I can't stand one of the characters. Like, I hate Roxas. Everybody's like, how can you hate Roxas? He's so cool. No, he's not. He made me do a stupid, like, 5-hour tutorial. I know it wasn't that long, but it felt that long. He made me do a stupid tutorial where I had to play Struggle with wiffle bats. And it's like, I just want to be Sora and hit shit with a big keyblade. Can't you let me do that game? No, you have to do this it was probably like half-hour tutorial, maybe. You have to do and with all this exposition with characters you've never seen before and don't give a shit about. It's like, yeah, I don't give a shit about them. Why are you making me do this game? So that basically, I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 after that, but that sort of just tainted my view on it for the rest of the game. To the point even where I couldn't play as Roxas, where I couldn't play a Kingdom Hearts game as Roxas. Like, a few years ago I picked up one of the ones on DS or 3DS. I think it might have just DS, but I picked it up, and it was like, I opened it up, started it, first, okay. The first, 30 seconds, booted up, and it's Roxas standing there, and I immediately turned it off and took it back to the store. I was like, nope, not having any of that. I think it's a little bit better now. Like, I probably will give it another try. Kingdom Hearts 3 will probably force me to play as him again at some point. I'll lose 20 credits. Kingdom Hearts 3 will probably force me to play as him again, so better get used to it. I'm somewhat excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, though. I'm a little bit more excited now after playing that mobile game. It's mobile game. It's definitely what it is, but it's a good one. It's fun. I don't got enough money to buy anything. No point going in there. I guess we explored everything already. Alright, let's go. Maybe there's something else in the health sacrifice room I want. But it's, oh, that was smart. Good job, me. And after playing that, I was like, hey, what's a really good Kingdom Hearts game that I could play? Apparently the PSP one, and which was like BBS, bulletin board system, and then the 3D one on 3DS was good. So I picked up the 3DS one. I tried to get the bulletin board system. Yeah, we'll do it. That got rid of my. That gave me extra health, but got rid of my energy weapon. So I picked up bulletin board system. It's pretty good. It definitely feels like Kingdom Hearts game. My favorite, though, the first Kingdom Hearts game I played was the one on the GBA, Chain of Memories. Because, again, it's card-based, and I'm just a huge sucker for anything card-based. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. People say that it sucks. I don't get where they're saying that. And it's funny because people alternate between the PS2 one sucks and the GBA one sucks. I guess whichever one they didn't play is the one that sucks. But it definitely didn't suck. It was a great game. Definitely, I didn't have a ton of games on the GBA, But a lot of the ones that I did have, I just completely 100%ed. And like did a lot more. Like that was a game I did a lot of like challenge runs. I restarted it a lot and did a lot of challenge runs where I would play as like a specific Final Fantasy class. Like I have to be a mage. I have to use like only the low quality keyblade, like the base keyblade, and a lot of spells. And so that's what I would do. Like I would just play as the black mage on one. The fighter couldn't use any spells. I had a lot of fun doing that. Another game that I did that with was the Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I beat that game a whole lot. Just like a lot. And I'd also do the same thing with I'd make challenge modes where it'd be like a specific race, like everybody had to be New Mouse or Moogles. I think I mostly just did the Moogle one. I remember I tried to do a Benga one, but no Bengas would ever join my party, so it's just like, it was a sad day for me. So I ended up like dropping that one because I got like a third through the game without any Bengas joining. We'll go shield increase that. But yeah, those are games I really enjoyed on my GBA. GBA was a great system. Pretty much, man, like if you visit my backloggery site, I don't have a lot of games that I've marked as completed. But a lot of the games that I do have marked as completed are GBA. Stuff like those two. Also, Mega Man Battle Network. I only had 2 Mega Man Battle Network games on the GBA. I picked up later, more recently, on the Wii U Virtual Console. If you need to pick those up, by the way. Those are great. That's some of the best gameplay in almost any game I've played. But yeah, I completed that. I played a lot of Mega Man Battle Network. 3 and 6 were the ones that I played. I even had I was only able to find what I consider the inferior version of 3. It's the version that has one less battle fight and another boss fight is a... Did I say battle fight? Wow. Battle fight. It has one less optional battle. You can't fight Mr. Famous and Punk. And then it also has, instead of Bullman, who's in blue, who is literally like a robot master or, a net navi made out of bowling balls and bowling pins. He's pretty amazing. Instead of fighting him at one point, you have to fight, it's like a genie, like Wishman or something like that. I don't know. Neither of them are from the original Mega Man series. I think they were just made up for this game. Strike Man's in... Don't be silly. Strike Man's in Mega Man 9 and he's a baseball. It was definitely Bullman. I even had the game that didn't have Bullman in it, and I can't remember the name of the guy you fight. He's like Wishman or Lampman, something like that. But yeah, I played that game a whole lot too. Reduce range and shot speed by 10%. Why would I want to do that? Why do I have this? Is that that might have been like an unknown circuit that we found out what it does now? Let's go in the consumable shop and buy something useful. No, I don't have any energy weapons. Ooh, tactical nuke. I don't have enough for that. Sure, we'll buy the one-use sentry gun. Thanks. See ya. What was another game that I played a whole lot of on my GBA? Because there were plenty. There were a bunch. My parents didn't quite understand what video games are ones that you'd want to actually buy people. So they always gave me they always tried to go for the most quantity of games in a gift rather than the most quality. So they'd give me shit like, it's Games Explosion with 80 shitty, poorly coded games. Have fun. And it was $10. I'm like, thanks, Mom and Dad. You really showed how much you cared. They're still like that. One time they actually did buy me a really good game. It was shortly after I bought my Vita. And that Christmas, hey, get me a Vita game. I didn't have many. The one game they bought was Wipeout 2048, which is a fabulous game. Wipeout series. It's not the crappy ABC television show. Wipeout, not that one. It's the racing series. It was arcade racing with guns and stuff. Mario Kart racing, but futuristic and super speedy. They bought Wipeout 2048 for me. It's an amazing game. It's also the first game I ever bought with my Vita. So I was like, well, you did better than usual. I gotta give you credit for that. It's pretty hard to actually tell my parents, hey, get me a Vita game for my birthday or whatever, because, what video games are there? Well, let's see. There's titties. Go buy me a titty game, Mom and Dad, thanks. Titty RPG. Some titty musu. Muso? I don't remember. I don't really know. But that's the Vita. JRPGs and just super Japanese games in general. I love it. I'm just a filthy weeb apparently, but it's a great system. There's a key in here somewhere apparently. Let's just run all these down. So yeah, well, at least they tried is the thing. They usually didn't. At least when I was a kid, they didn't. Although the first game they gave to me when they gave me my GBA was Super Mario Advance, which is the Super Mario 2 remake. And that was really good. That was another game I just 100%ed all the time. Because just sometimes I want to play Super Mario 2 Doki Doki Panic. Max energy doesn't do me any good. I still haven't found another energy weapon. Wow. Sure. I need to have familiars. There's no familiar shop. Well, that's RNG for you. Off we go. Well. Oh man. GBA was good times. .3DS is really good too, but I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I wish I could play my GBA games on my 3DS. I still haven't gotten the new 3DS, I haven't really found a need for it yet. Although apparently there's something that made me want to get it. And it's not even Xenoblade was sort of tempting. I do have the Wii version though. I found it at GameStop sort of recently. I don't even know if it works because I got it home and looked at the box and it was for Malaysia. like it was southeastern Japan region. And I was like, oh, this probably won't even work. But who knows? But if it doesn't work, like I can always just get it on the I can always just get a new 3DS and play it on there. But there was something on there. I think it might have been like the SNES Virtual Console. I could probably, I could definitely go for some of those, depending on what's on it. Oh, I nearly just rocked into those. Is there anything up here? Am I just wasting my time? Oh, there is something up here. See? Always worth it. I should totally just do this. Why not? Here we go. Without healing. Alright. There was definitely something that made me that's made me more interested in getting a new 3DS and upgrading. A main reason I haven't wanted to is because I have this super awesome 3DS cover or case with the Meow sticks on it, so it's perfect. And apparently the new 3DS is just shaped slightly differently so that won't fit. So that's the main reason I haven't upgraded, because I like that too much. I know it's like great silly reason, huh? Come on. Ow. Lots of explosions. Oh boy. Ah, what was that? No keys. I don't really need any of this. For a little while, like last week or so, shortly after I got back from vacation, I was like just sort of in a slump and didn't really know what to do with anything. I know you're thinking like, oh, it's not like you have much you have to worry about. Yeah, but I was still just like in a slump. I was like looking for something to play, and I had and there were a ton of choices. Well, there goes my perfect bonus. Bye. There were a ton of choices, but I kept jumping in between them. Like I played at least 10 different games trying to find one that I actually wanted to play. There's my aunt's stupid dog barking again. And my moron sister's home, but she's not going to actually do anything about it. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, my sister's home. She's not actually going to do anything. She just decided she needed to stay home from school because she could. I don't get what her motivations are. She gets a ton of like things from colleges since she's getting almost ready to apply to colleges, but I don't know why. If they actually knew what she was like, they'd be like, "God, no, thanks. We don't want that." So I had to let the dog out. Alright, new mysterious circuit. Can't move for 3 seconds. Alright. At least we know. There's still credits in here. No, credits are in the next room. Oh, right. Okay, so let's run around here. Ooh, Boomerang Man. So I realized what it was I ran into when I died on my last video. It was a mine, like one of these. I just wasn't looking, I was going way too fast. And I just walked like right into it, straight on. Alright, so now to figure out which one of these teleports. There it is. There's one at least. I probably should have waited. I bet the other one is this one. Yep. Symmetry. Good old symmetry. Oops. Here we go. Take out this guy. Oh boy. Ha. Level up. Do I want more max missiles? I don't really need missiles. Sure, more rare loot from chests, why not? Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. It's like that pumpkin thing, pumpkin game. I've just seen a few videos of it. So yeah, I played like 10 games last week. Just I couldn't find one that really stuck with me until I bought actually had to go out and get a board game because I was thinking about it. I backed a version of it on Kickstarter, and so I went out and bought the version that was out. It was called Arcadia Quest, and it's a multiplayer, not quite dungeon crawl. If you're at all familiar with like Descent, Journeys in the Dark, it plays a bit like that, except all the players are competing teams of heroes rather than some players controlling heroes cooperatively, and then the last player being a dungeon master or overlord. I like it a lot more than Descent, actually. It's a lot more quick to get into. You don't have to have somebody who's like a dedicated and who's dedicated to playing the game differently than everyone else. Everybody plays the game the same way. It combines like fighting monsters and fighting other players like seamlessly. It works really well. Like a good PvE and PvP at the same time. Definitely like really good stuff. And the minis are nice looking. It's primarily a miniatures game, as if you could tell by the fact that it's published by a company called Cool Mini or Not, and that's pretty much all they do is miniatures games. This is probably one of the best ones they've done, though. Can't wait for the new version, Inferno, to come out. it's not really a version, like it's not the same game, or it's not the same game with like updated rules or like a remake. It's a different setting. It's the same rules and everything in a different setting. Like regular Arcadia Quest takes place in a city. You're mostly fighting like orcs and goblins. And Inferno is gonna be taking place mostly in I guess it's like, super fiery hell place. That switch should turn off all the beams. Yes, it did. So yeah, that was the game that finally sort of like broke me out of my rut. I was finally able to get into something and sink my teeth into it and feel good about myself again. So instead of just like, I feel like a piece of trash, I'm playing just like 10 games and I can't find one I want to play enough to get through. Probably like rolling your eyes like, oh, what a loser. Feels bad because you can't pick a game. It's hard sometimes. It was also like a really super rough week at work, believe it or not. It was just like a super rough week in general. Like my schedule changed and the accounts that we take changed at work, like right before I left. Or actually they changed while I left. So I had to get used to a new schedule and readjust my own sleep schedule because I was too used to going to sleep at like normal people times and waking up in the morning, like early in the morning. I had to fix that. I still haven't fixed. I woke up at 11 a.m. today. 10:30, 11 a.m. That's not when I wake up. I wake up in the afternoon. Because I go to bed at like 6 a.m. But yeah, that's been rough. And then as soon as I like sort of got it figured out, finally got a really good night's sleep and slept in a normal amount of time on Saturday, then I got food poisoning and ended up barfing for like Saturday and Sunday. Well, I felt kind of bad on Sunday, bad enough to not go in to work, but not as bad as I did on Saturday where I had to actually leave work. So yeah, that was a rough week. I'm glad it's over, but I have to go back to work again today. Oh, another thing is since the accounts all changed, I had to learn all these new accounts, which I am not very good at. Sure, crit chance. I don't really need much more max health, even though I just picked it up. Alright, what am I looking at here? Alright, I gotta actually... Okay, this is gonna be tough. Wow, this room is really annoying. Whew. I know there's stuff over here. I'm gonna get it. I think that's everything from over here. That was tough. That was a cool room, but I hated it. So there you go. I can't believe I've gotten this far with like the regular gun and no special gun at all. Just this attachment that's giving me the big shots. go back in time and regenerate the current floor? I might do that when I finish this floor, because I'll need it. Since I skipped an extra floor, I could use some extra upgrades. Oh, shots will be attracted to enemies, double value from credit drops. I'll take that one. I'll take the attracted shots. Alright, what have we got here? There's that guy. Alright, that's annoying. Oh boy. Get out of here, Widow. Whew. Alright, how do we get into these places? There we go. I'll use this nuke at some point. One weird bug with this game is that when you use a teleporter, one of these things, for like a few seconds you can't actually shoot. I don't really get why. Did I just crit on that? That's a crit on my thing. Alright, here's the boss. I'll go ahead and use the tactical nuke on him. That, it broke on a thing. What am I doing? Well, apparently it did work. He did take damage. I've never seen this boss before. Ah. Oh, okay, that thing chases me around and shoots. And I can't shoot it. Thumbs up, that was good. Good job, me. Well, I did surprisingly good, at least. I guess you have to run around and avoid that thing. Oh, okay, I'll get a stretch here. Well, anyway, that was a good game. I'll see you next time.